What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am getting ready for a date. It is like 11:30. My date is not until like 6:30, but I have a video I have to do, so I have to wear my makeup for that, and then I figure I would get dressed with you guys. So yeah, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so that way you can see all my fire videos. I'm trying to hold my breath because my dad just took a monster dump in here and it stinks. I'm working through it. I'm not sure quite like what's going on with my hair or anything like that either, because like I said, I do have a video to do, and if I try to like style my hair too soon, it won't look like that by the end of tonight anyway. So I gotta figure out what I want to do. I already put on skincare. I put on Biosense. I put on this rose squalene vitamin C rose oil, and I'm about to put on some sunblock now, and it is also from Biosense. You can't even see it. It used to say Biosense right there, but that's how much I use it. You can't even see it anymore. My skin looks extra freaking glowy. I love this stuff. Anything I use, I'll link it in the description box, guys. So that way, I don't know. It's up to you what you want to do with the information that I give. I don't know. I'm uncomfortable because I've never done a video in my dad's house while he's here. So I'm very uncomfortable speaking loud. But yeah, let me tell you guys a little bit more about this date. So last date update I gave you, I met a guy on Hinge, and it didn't go very well, the coffee date. If you guys are not sure about the video, I'll link it here. He didn't do what I needed him to do to like get me excited about him. Like, he was very friend vibes. Like, I couldn't see myself dating him. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I'm a nice person. He was really nice though. It didn't end up being coffee, ended up being at a diner, and then I was starving because he had already ate, and we were supposed to originally go to a coffee shop. So instead of like ordering actual food, we got a cheesecake, and I sat there with a cheesecake for like 4 hours at a diner. And then by the time we were done with our date, I went to Burger King. Because I'm not gonna like order more if he's not ordering anything, you know, like that's weird to me. So I was like, oh, this is uncomfortable for me. So whatever. So I'm just gonna brush my hair out and figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Backstory: about around this time last year, I met a guy, really liked him. He was like everything I kind of thought I was looking for in a guy, but then I started to realize he didn't really like me, and I felt like there was a lot of games being played. I feel like there was multiple people involved, and I don't do that mess. I don't do multiple people, and you don't have time for me, but you have time to deal with multiple people. Red flag. So like recently, I just blocked him on everything because I was like, I was like, oh, can we just start over from scratch and see where it goes? But then he was like, okay, I'm willing to go start over, but I just wanted us to be friends, no strings. And then like a couple days later, I realized I'm like, he listed like a list of things that he didn't like about our relationship and who I was. So then I realized, sir, you don't even like me. So what am I waiting around for? What am I being your friend for? So I just blocked him randomly. He has no idea why I blocked him. I decided that he wasn't doing anything to serve me. And you guys might find it immature to block people, but I don't care to deal with someone, especially when it affects my mental health. I like to feel good about who I am and what I'm doing and what's going on in my life. So basically, I chose me. Friends or not is enough for me to be like, yo, bye. Like, what did you think? I was just gonna stick around and wait for you to like me? No, I'm gonna move on with my life. So since I cut him off, I've been like focusing on my career and focusing on my health, which I already was, but now I just have less time to be worried about what he's doing and more time to be worried about me and what I want to do. That's the part that feels really good. Like, I'm happy that I chose me. It makes me feel a lot better. At the end of the day, like, you know when someone cares about you. You don't have to question it. You don't have to worry about it. You just know. Let me just say, the stuff that I sprayed in my hair is a heat protectant. It's like my favorite heat protectant ever. It is the Good Behavior IGK. I love this stuff. I love how my hair, it brings the frizz down. I like the texture. It doesn't bring it too down on the hair. It doesn't make my hair too heavy or anything like that. But I'm honestly not really doing my hair. Let me just finish. This is not my final hair product, so let me just finish what I'm doing, and then I'll start my makeup. All right, guys, so I finished my hair, so that's good. I don't think this is how I'm gonna wear it. Now that I have like this weird like style, like the side hair and the hair behind my head, I kind of like this style of like this. kind of look like a nun, but I kind of like this. I might like pin it and keep my hair like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So I'm gonna start my makeup. So I'm gonna start with primer. I'm gonna use this Milk Makeup primer. This is not a tutorial, so I don't even know why I am going through it. So everything that I put on my face, I'll put in the description box. But yeah, let's just talk about my nerves and all the things that I'm afraid of going on a date. So my problem when going on a date is that I get my hopes up. I have a hard time not being optimistic. I know some people are like, well, you're just go have a good time. Don't have any expectations. But for me, I'm just like, I want everything to go well. I want everything to be perfect. I want this to be my husband because I'm dating for marriage. I'm not dating just for shits and giggles like everybody else in this world is. I really, really want to make it work. So for me, I just want to make sure that I have my head screwed on straight, because every time I get excited about dating or excited about a guy, he lets me down every time. So that's why I'm trying to like be positive, but I don't know, like every guy that I've been on a date with, their personality has been a little bit dry or they've been a little bit weird, and I don't mind weird. I mostly mind that we connect and we do well on a personal level. So for me, I just don't know how to deal with like that awkward no connection. Like most people start off as friends and then they connect, but like for me, I look for something where it's just automatic fireworks. It just makes sense. But I haven't been able to find that yet. I haven't been able to be in a position where I feel most comfortable or I feel like, yeah, this is gonna work. So I try not to get my hopes up, but I try to like put my best foot forward. Like I want to get a pedicure even though I'm wearing toes closed shoes, because sometimes when you just have your nails done, your makeup done, everything great, you just have more confidence. So I'm gonna put on press on nails a little bit later, but my brows are looking good. I like the way my brows, they look filled in finally, because I went and got them done and now they're growing back fully. And I hated the way she did them, and now they're looking better. I'm going to put concealer underneath my foundation. I'm gonna put like a little bit here, because I don't want to like cake up my makeup too much, because then I'm gonna have to, I have a whole day that I have to wear the makeup. I don't want to cake it up and then I have to do maintenance on it throughout the day. So I'm trying really hard to like make it last. This concealer might be a little bit too light, but I've been using it religiously. I need like a color corrector for it to look really good. So another reason why I'm nervous to go on a date is because when you're meeting someone on like a website, it's like you don't know them, especially if like, I don't know, you just don't know if they're like a real person, they're using real pictures. And the weird thing about this guy in particular, I didn't FaceTime him. Now I feel stupid. I feel like I should have FaceTimed him first. I did not think about that. I don't actually think I FaceTime any of the guys that I met. I'm sure he would have did it. He didn't send me a voice note, but he's a really good looking guy. You could tell he's a little bit of like a nerd. We shall see. I get there and the moment I meet them, I'm like, yeah, this is not gonna work for me. It literally happens almost immediately. And I give him a chance anyway. I never just say, you know what, forget this. But we are meeting in the Bronx. Can't tell y'all where, obviously, but we are going to a restaurant in the Bronx. It's a place that I really, really love, so I'm excited. But if I do like him and it ends up going really, really well, I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm not telling nobody nothing. I'm keeping it to myself. I'm not jinxing it, because I feel like I say this all the time, I feel like people be putting magic on my love life, and I don't want anybody doing voodoo on my love life, because my mom already swept my feet with the broom so many times. So I was actually on TikTok, and something that I saw was in the Bible, it says that not everybody's called to marriage. Not everybody will get to the spiritual level of maturity to be married. And it scared me, because I was like, oh my God, like what if God doesn't want me to be married? Like what if I never meet that maturity level? And I panicked, so I called my friend and I'm like, yo, hi. I called my friend and I was like, yo, like, what does the Bible mean by this? Does that mean I'm not called for marriage? Like, is there a chance that like people who stay, like, am I gonna be one of those people? And she was like, no, like some people genuinely don't want to be married and they're content being alone. And if you have the power to do that, then you could do that. And there's some people who are called to be married. But if you don't do the work and put yourself in the position to get married, then it won't happen for you. But you have to do the work, you have to do the spiritual work. So I'm at a position in my life right now where I'm like, I just want to work on myself, put myself in positions to meet the love of my life. Like, I'm not gonna like hide in my room or hide in the house just to avoid meeting people. And I'm not gonna wait for him to jump through the window to be like, hey, you know. But I do want to do that work that it requires to be married, because it does require work. It takes a lot of self-discipline, self-love, knowing who you are, being able to communicate, going through those traumas, knowing that you have traumas. It's just a lot more than having someone to sleep with every night. It's a lot more than, it could be a lot of work. So I'm doing everything I can to put myself in the position to be a wife. And I've been cooking like every day too. I don't know what that's about, but I've been doing wife stuff. I've been cleaning and cooking every day. So hopefully I'm just like training myself for the lifestyle that I would like. But on top of all the cooking and cleaning that I've been doing, I've been working, and I've been able to do all that while doing, you know, my work and getting all the stuff that I need to do. Luckily, I work for myself, so I don't have to like leave the house very often. But that's what I plan to do when I'm married. Like, I plan on being the housewife, but like also working at my own pace and in my own time on my own business, because I have my own dreams and passions and gifts that I have. That doesn't require me to be in an office, you know? So hopefully I find someone that is like understanding of that. Like, I'm not gonna be at a job, and I don't need people to resent me for not being in an office or at a physical job. I would love to be married so I can have health insurance for someone else. That would be great. Or enough money where we could pay for the health insurance out of pocket, you know, where that's like not an issue. Wow, my makeup's looking pretty solid. And another thing is that like, as far as like relationships go, I'm not gonna move how everybody else in this world moves. Just because y'all want to date all around and you want to have your cake and eat it too, and do this with someone and do that and sleep around because you're single, just because you're single or whatever. Because I know a lot of people, they're like, oh well, you should date as many people, you're single, you should do what you want. Like, no, I want to be in a position of marriage. I don't want to have to be in a position where I have to cut off all these people. Like, that's too much. It's too much. And I just want someone who knows what they want, and that's the end of that. Someone who has clarity, someone who knows like, yo, if I'm dealing with this girl, she's looking for marriage, so let me back off before I deal with her, because she's gonna expect more from me. And I do. Anybody who says that they want to date me or like get to know me, and that was the problem with the last guy I was talking to. He wasn't getting to know me. He was making assumptions about me, and we weren't even speaking. And I don't want to be in a situation where someone doesn't really truly get to know me. They're just making assumptions. And that was probably the most annoying part about my last situation, because he would be like, oh, like, he would name all these things, and I'm like, none of the stuff you're saying is true or accurate at all. And that's what used to aggravate me. And that's when I decided, yo, you're not my person, because you just don't know me. How can I feel like I know you so well and basically love you, and you don't even know me enough to see my value? So that's why I took myself out of that situation. So this is my natural looking makeup so far. I need to put like a little bit of highlighter, and I was thinking about doing like an eyeshadow, but I don't really need to do too much makeup. Flex, I don't need to do any makeup at all, honestly. If I don't need to, I do it for fun. I don't really necessarily need to wear it, but for camera, like when I'm doing my hauls and stuff, I can really see the difference on my TikToks, like especially because like my skin on my chest is tan and my face is so not tan, so I look a little bit uneven. So I like to put on makeup to look even. Wow, I look glowy. Girl walked 6 miles and she don't know how to act. Should I just do eyeshadow? I'm gonna just do eyeshadow and get it over with. Just put a little bit of whatever, put a little color, whatever. I'm just trying to figure out like what shoes I want to wear, because I haven't decided. I think I just want to wear like boots. I don't really want to wear heels. I just don't know what he's wearing. Like, I wish I knew what he was wearing so I could feel a little bit more prepped. I should ask him. I'm like, what are you wearing? So I can match your energy. All right, I'm almost done with my makeup. Almost. I'm just gonna put a little pop of color in the inner eye. And then I gotta do my YouTube video, my haul, not this one. I'm gonna come back to you guys and show you guys what I'm wearing and stuff, but I have to do my haul. Don't you guys love that pop of color? So I'm obsessed with it. All right, so this is my makeup look. It's just natural, clean. It's like casual date night because we're not going anywhere crazy. All right, let me go ahead and do this haul and then I'll be back tonight so you guys can see what I'm wearing. Okay guys, so I finished my haul. I know this outfit's really cute, but this is not what I'm wearing. I don't know, I'm contemplating because I really like this shirt and a part of me is like, wear this on your date. Like, who would have thought that I was like gonna be obsessed with this shirt? Different jeans probably, but like, I was gonna wear something that I already wore out because I wasn't like even 100% like certain I was keeping this, but now I'm just like obsessed with the shirt. I'm like, I kind of want to wear this because it's chilly outside. It would be perfect. Let's see how much it costs. Let me get that first. I looked up how much it was. It was only $27 for the shirt, so I'm just gonna keep it. If it was like 50 or something, because the original price was like 45 and I was like, nah, that's too much. So I guess I'm gonna wear this. Oh my god, guys, this isn't even the original plan. Oh my god, I just gotta find a good pair of jeans to wear with this. So let me take a look. I wouldn't like to be uncomfortable, but I'm gonna switch it for these jeans because they're light. You guys are gonna have to watch that haul. That haul came out amazing. But let me change my pants. I just talked my dad into like helping me because I'm like, oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm like, would you like this if I wore this? And he was just like, I'm not getting into this with you. Like, you're annoying. I was like, okay. Literally fine. But he was like, you need to change your bra. Don't wear the pink bra underneath because I guess you could see through. But I'm like, I was just doing a haul. Give me a minute. Put on this bra, my Lane Bryant bra, because I wanted to wear it last time, but I couldn't. The thing is that if I saw me, I would want to date me. Like, that's a crazy thing. My battery's dying again, guys. It's so aggravating. I think I'm gonna go to the mall anyway and just like redo my returns real quick, and then I'll head over there. Okay guys, I charged my battery. So this is what's happened thus far after I finished my hair and my makeup. All right, I'm keeping my hair like this because I just like it. It has just enough oil, there's no dandruff, so we're gonna keep it. Nails, black matte. They're kind of messed up. There's some glue. These are press-ons. This side is probably a lot better. I messed up on this side a lot, but I think my slides should be fine. It is a little chilly. It's a little nippy. Maybe I should put on a boot. Should I wear like a heel boot? Like, am I going hard? My dad is the least exciting, hopeful person ever. I don't know what to do about my shoe situation because I would have to go through so much storage just to find a cute pair of shoes. I can go give it a shot. All right, maybe I'll take you guys with me with what it looks like. This is the reason why I didn't want to go through my shoes, because they're all in this bin, mixed up together, because people decided to make my life a living hell. I found the shoes. I don't know where. I think these are Steve Madden's. These are Steve Madden's from a really long time ago. They're really cute short boots and they're very fall. They have a cute little gold buckle and it just kind of goes with the fit, so I'm gonna wear these. The perfume that I'm wearing is Mon Paris. Mon Paris is very romantic and loving. It's in the car because I thought I was gonna leave earlier. So this video is all over the place. I don't mean for it to be. It's just, this is really how my life is. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, comment below what you guys think of my outfit. I know it was a little chaotic, a little. I'll put my shoes on and show you my whole outfit and then comment what you think. This, guys, is the whole fit. Boots. I have my purse over here. This is like my everyday purse. Maybe one day I'll have a fancy get ready with me, but where we're going, the restaurant's super cash. Again, I met this guy on Hinge, so we'll see how it goes. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. So do you want me to?